Hello everyone, and today we're doing a presentation on the BattleBots rookies of the 2019 season. First one up is Black Dragon. Black Dragon has a dominant performance, just destroyed 4 bots, lost to 1. It won the Desperado tournament, got to the top 16 to compete in the final tournament, and Black Dragon's only loss is the Texas Twister, a diagonal spinner, and in that fight, Black Dragon has a flamethrower, and it was so powerful in that first fight, and it caught fire and had to be toned down for safety. Black Dragon caught fire from its own flamethrower. So you can see he's on fire now. And here's the bot that knocked out or won a judge's decision to Black Dragon, and yeah, Texas Twister. Texas Twister, it did win a judge's decision against Black Dragon, and got annihilated by Son of Waiachi. Son of Waiachi, the best full body spinner. Believe me, it was a sad day for Texas Twister. 6. That's probably one of my favorite BattleBots ever, Deep 6. It's so good. The background. See, this is what Deep 6 has wins against Axe Backwards and Nelly the Ellie Bot. That's a really dumb name, Nelly the Ellie Bot. But took 3 deadly hits for that devastating spinner to split Axe Backwards in half. And Nelly the Ellie Bot was basically the same. When Deep 6 fought Nelly the Ellie Bot, it again took 3 hits to completely annihilate it. On the second hit, one of Nelly's parts went flying into the light and broke it. Nelly wasn't moving. Deep 6 tipped over on the final hit. So that meant the first ever double knockout, which made it a judge's decision. So Deep 6 won, obviously. Quantum. Best looking bot I've ever seen in my life, one thing. Quantum has 1 win and 2 losses. Losses to Lockjaw and Death Roll. Those are 2 of the most dominant bots of the season, so I don't feel sorry for Quantum whatsoever. But his win against Blacksmith shows how effective it is. It punctured the steel plating on Blacksmith, and even the Quantum drivers couldn't get it free. So the referees paused the fight and tried to get it free, but they couldn't either. So it stopped the fight completely, and it fell into the hands of the judges, and they announced Quantum as the winner. Foxtrot. Probably the best looking bot ever. One of the best. Quantum still wins the award, but Foxtrot looks good. I don't know much about Foxtrot, but it did lose a close fight to Death Roll. Bloodsport. Decent bot, decent weapon, decent drive. I have not seen Bloodsport fight, but it lost to Lucky, or no, it beat Lucky and lost to Black Dragon. That's just what I know. In his fight against Lucky, it tore off the wedge. Is that allowed? Copperhead. Probably a really good, like, one of the best looking bots ever. See the copper drum, I guess why they call it Copperhead. Yeah. We've only seen Copperhead fight once, and it beat Gruff in that fight. And judge's decision, and as you can see, it's a very fiery fight. There's Gruff right there. Next up is going to be Gruff, the one who lost to Copperhead. Gruff lost to Copperhead, yes, and Endgame. It also lost to Endgame, but won a rumble against Gemini and Marvin, as you can see from the middle picture. There's Marvin, losing to Gruff. Falcon, sucky bot. Lost to Ribbot and Breakerbox. Ragnarok. That was a very bad season. The captain team was originally a member of the Monsoon team, a dominant bot last season. They fought Monsoon this season and lost. Then they lost to Valkyrie in the quickest fight in BattleBots history. They then lost again to Warhawk, which does make me wonder why this guy left the Monsoon team anyway. My little baby sister's favorite. Whenever she sees me working on this, she's like, oh, "Let's go see Froggy. Let's go see Froggy." And I'm like, "Okay." Go show her Ribbot. She's like, "Ribbit, Ribbit." It's just hilarious. It's a multi-weapon Kailugu bot. It has a vertical spitter and a horizontal spitter. It chooses, depends which bot it's fighting. Here you see it losing to Endgame, but it actually beat Endgame. His only loss was against Kraken. It then won against Endgame and Falcon. You see, Ribbot was actually losing to Endgame, and then Endgame randomly stopped moving, so Ribbot got the win. It was hilarious. Yep, my friend, the owner of the channel Hari Gopal Damage, you should check it out. It's a great channel. Once said, Endgame thought they could beat Tombstone, but they lost to a frog. It was just, yeah, hilarious. Mammoth. Humongous bot. I mean, like, I swear, it's as big as a bunk bed. The biggest battle bot in history, and, like, seriously. There's actually a battle bot named Huge, and Mammoth is twice as big. Does that make any sense? Is that allowed? It beat X backwards by tossing it out of the arena. Shatter. They stole the hammer! How could they? That's sacrilege. First, Shatter has one win and one loss. Loss is to Witch Doctor, and his win is against Juan, who you can see it losing to Witch Doctor right there. They said they can fire the hammer 50 times, but they actually only fired it like once. Yeah. Witch Doctor does win the award, though, for the most unreliable bot. It caught fire at least once every fight. It's insane. Shellshock. I like this bot. Only seen Shellshock fight once and lost to Railgun Max, the 8-beater of Doom. Yeah. Marvin, the sicky bot. And lost in a rumble to Gruff and Gemini. And then they lost to Petunia. It was hilarious. Railgun Max. That's a destructive bot right there, okay? That's really, like, really destructive, honestly. You see what it did to Shellshock in the other fight there? They had 2 fights and won both of them. Its first, I don't know what the bot will be before, and the second against Shellshock. And see, it's so destructive. Look at that thing. Breaker box. Never seen this guy fight. The owner Hari Gopal Dennis also said Breaker Box is the worst ripoff of Duck I've ever seen. I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, it's also kind of cool. It fought Falcon and lost. Sorry, I couldn't find any other pictures, so I just had to put another picture of Breaker Box. Chronos. Cool full body spinner, honestly. I like the name too. I've only seen Chronos fight once, and that fight was a loss to Gigabyte. First time BattleBots ever held 2 full body spinners fight. And I think it was a very cool idea. Nelly, the alley bot. Well, it sucks, so yeah. It lost to Rainbow and Deep 6. I mean, Rainbow's a kind of dumb name, but it's a cool bot. Sidewinder. What's the point? I'm just in a state of shock right now. It sucks. Had a devastating loss to Scorpius, and I mean devastating. Like, somehow Scorpius tore off the entire wedge. There's old Rainbow. Nice little guy there. It's pretty cool. I wonder what that spinner looks like when it's spinning. I've never seen it fight. I bet it looks cool. It beat Nelly the Ellibot and hasn't fought again yet. Electric Ray. My cousin really wants to see it fight. But Electric Ray's fights have not been released yet. Sakhalin! The hydraulic clipper. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's a nice little flipper there. It has 2 wins and no losses for a rookie. That's really good, okay? It first beat Warhawk by splitting it into 3 parts. How can a flipper do that? It doesn't even have a moving weapon, really. It then beat Free Shipping by like flinging it 80 feet up. On who? It's a cool bot. It's a cool bot. I like it. I like it. Okay, my favorite driver ever is probably the Wanhu driver. He's hilarious. I like how he only speaks Chinese, and then he has his translator, which is the other guy. It lost the Shatter, but also won against Captain Shredderator. It looks like Captain Shredderator is kind of winning there, doesn't it? I think so too. Captain Shredderator randomly got immobile. So Wanhu won. Otherwise, Wanhu would have definitely lost that fight. And Captain Shredderator would have finally got its 2nd win after like 3 seasons. Yeah. I've heard Captain Shredderator is going like 36 losses and 1 win or something. I don't know. Any aspiring BattleBots, beware of these guys. They're probably the most destructive bot ever. Like this guy here, he has 2 wins and 1 loss, I'm pretty sure. This guy also has 2 wins and 1 loss. And the black one there with the gold drum. It also has, like, I don't know. I lost count. This guy has 3 wins and no losses. And this guy has 2 wins and 1 loss. But his loss wasn't a fair loss. It was just destroying its enemy.